What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Anything Goes Renegade Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Demetrius Smell. Sorry if I sound out of breath. It's just the season changing. My asthma is flaring up. I got cold in my chest. So this episode may not be long as I want it to be, but it's gonna be a good episode. Cause I do gotta take my medicine and try not to stress myself out too much. Try not to move around too much, and it's kind of hard for me to do my pendulum healing and my Reiki healing, but I still try to do it. So on today's topic, we are going to be talking about. We are going to be talking about two things. One thing we're going to be talking about the whole Jake Paul and KSI Ghost Rider debacle that's been going on for a while, and also we're going to be talking about I'm gonna call it rumors that Logan Paul supposed to be fighting Floyd Mayweather this year, and we are going to be talking about why you should always continue to speak your intentions until your intention becomes a part of you and manifests. So we're going to get right into that right now. Have you ever wanted to start your own podcast? Are you passionate about a favorite subject matter or a message that you want everyone to listen to? But you don't have any of the equipment or have no idea where to begin? Well, look no further than Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer. Do not worry about any extra equipment, guys, because Anchor's creation tools allows you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. To get started, download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm. That's ANCHOR.FM. Again, to get started, download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm. That is ANCHOR.FM. So this whole YouTube thing between Jake Paul, KSI, about Jake Paul having a Ghost Rider, everybody is assuming that it's Kill Jasper because off of his one song, it has the same flow and kind of the same beat as Fresh Out of London. And these same people, I'm just gonna call it like I see it. These same people who are making these claims are younger than I am. I'm 32 years old. These are most likely people who are in their early 20s, who are 18 years old, who have no idea how the music industry works or how even hip hop works. But KSI was the one who made that first claim that Jake Paul had a Ghost Rider. The reason why KSI made that first claim, because in KSI mind, that he thought that Everyday Bro was last year, or not too long ago, but when everybody who been watching Jake Paul since day one knew that Everyday Bro was like 3 years ago. So there's that. And according to KSI, nobody can get better at making a rap song in 3 years. That's according to KSI. But lucky for us, KSI is not a GOAT when it comes to hip hop. He's not one of the greatest rappers of all time when it comes to hip hop. He's not even on the same level as Tom McDonald, Eminem, Ice Cube. Hell, even Vanilla Ice can rap better than KSI. That's my personal opinion. So if I were KSI, I chill the fuck out with that. And as well, all the KSI fanboys who's going around saying, Logan Paul admitted that he goes bar for bar with his friend, and that's how he write his songs. Now, look, I grew up in the 90s, and bar for bar, correct me if I'm wrong, bar for bar is a term where I say one lie, you say another. When I say, that type of deal. But it does not necessarily mean that what my friend says, his lines, is going to make it in the final cut of my song. Right? Bar for bar does not constitute as someone helping you writing a song. And it seems to me that these people don't understand what a ghostwriter is. A ghostwriter does not write 50% of the song. A ghostwriter does not write 20% of the song. A ghostwriter does not write even 10% of the song. If you look up the term ghostwriters writes 100% of the song. Beats, flow, everything. That's what a ghostwriter is. 100% of the song. And the only thing the artist got to do is perform it. Right? But see, here's the thing. When it comes to hip-hop, it is not enough to just write your bars down. You have to deliver them. If you cannot deliver them, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Now, see, when people get on Jake Paul saying that, oh, no, he didn't write this. And I started thinking to myself, why should it matter? Why should it matter? Right? But everybody always got to have an excuse. Well, because he lied. Now, because he lied. This came from Jake Paul haters. Well, the reason why I give Jake Paul so much shit because he lied about writing Fresh Out of London. And it's the dumbest thing that they could say. And I had to remind myself, I am arguing with immature people who spend their time hating on someone who does not have any effect on their personal lives whatsoever. No matter what decisions that he makes in his career, whether it be music, boxing, or YouTube, it does not directly affect anyone whatsoever. So it brings to mind. That this whole ghostwriter thing, it's just another way for KSI to be petty. Now, don't get me wrong, J. Paul can be petty as well, because he did copy claim KSI and Deji for reviewing his new song 23. I don't know if it was him or one of his people that's around him that's doing that copyright claim, but still, it's petty. It's petty, and like there's a part of me want to sit these two gentlemen down and tell both of them, please shut the fuck up. Okay, yes, you guys are good. Yes, you guys are YouTubers, but here's the fucking thing: there is a little boy right now on YouTube, who has hell of a lot more subscribers, hell of a lot more viewers on every video that he does than the both of you two combined. And y'all know who I'm talking about, Ryan Playhouse, I believe. I believe that's it. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He's on YouTube. He got his own show, Nickelodeon. He is bigger than both KSI and Jake Paul on YouTube and outside of YouTube. So which begs the question, why in the hell does KSI is trying to act like he's the biggest YouTuber out there, which in my opinion he is not. Same thing for you, Jake Paul. I'm sorry. I do like your content, but at the same time I need y'all to check your ego. But we getting off topic here. Let me get back on topic. But what I truly want to say, KSI made one of the most weak-ass arguments that he could ever made about Logan Paul's Fresh Out of London. Oh, he has to have a ghostwriter. Every single major artist has a ghostwriter. I bet you money that KSI would not walk up to Fat Joe right now and tell him, you ain't shit because you have ghostwriters. I watched Fat Joe lay his ass out. But one thing KSI can't do is fucking freestyle. Fat Joe, he could fucking freestyle. So if I was KSI, I'd chill the fuck out. You still have no rap skills. You can't freestyle. So zip it. So chill out on the whole ghostwriter shit. Almost every major artist in the hip hop, in R&B, in pop, in country music has a ghostwriter. It is not frowned upon. It's just the way the music industry works. So the whole ghostwriter argument is stupid. It's immature. Shut the fuck up about it. Thank you. So we also have Logan Paul, who is the older brother of Jake Paul. Apparently he is going to return to the ring. And I'm gonna say this is a rumor. And I heard the news from Keemstar Drama Alert. But I'm gonna say that it's still a rumor to me until Floyd Mayweather come out and says that he's coming out of retirement and he has a match against Logan Paul. So that's a big announcement. Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. So this is gonna put a lot of eyes. This is gonna bring a lot of eyes to this match, and it's gonna bring a lot of money to both of these gentlemen's pockets. Now, do I think Logan Paul has a chance against Floyd Mayweather? No, I don't believe he has a chance of winning, but he may last about 4 or 5 rounds because Logan Paul's still inexperienced, while Floyd Mayweather's have years of experience, and he's still undefeated. So this will actually be good for him. I'm going to tell you why. Because when you fight a legend, when you fight a boxing legend like Floyd Mayweather, yes, y'all, he will become a boxing legend. You are going to end up you going